What's up, travelers? If you're traveling to Madrid, Spain, and you're looking for the best free things to do in the Spanish capital, this is the perfect video for you. Madrid is an amazing city, and there's something for everyone's budget. So with that being said, let's go ahead and head to the first free thing to do in Madrid, Spain. The first free thing on our list is El Capricho Park, which is also known as Parque El Capricho. It's a super beautiful green space located in the Almudena de Osuna neighborhood of Madrid, Spain. The park was built in 1784 by the Duke and Duchess of Osuna, and it's definitely a park that is commonly overlooked by tourists in favor of the more famous Retiro Park. El Capricho Park is filled with picturesque landscapes, including English, French, and Italian gardens, a beautiful lake, and several unique buildings, including the Duchess's Palace, a small fortress, and even a maze. It's a great place to spend a quiet afternoon away from the crowds. Visitors can stroll along its tree-lined paths, admire the beautiful sculptures and fountains, or relax by the lake. The best part is that the entrance to this beautiful park is free. However, the only caveat with El Capricho is that it's only open on the weekends and public holidays, so make sure you plan your visit accordingly. And here's a fun fact about El Capricho Park. After the Duchess's death, the park was neglected until 1974 because in 1974, the Madrid City Council bought the park and then worked on it until 1999 when the park was then reopened to the public. And here's how to get to El Capricho Park in Madrid, Spain. You can take the metro, line 5, to El Capricho metro stop. You can also take buses 101, 105, and 151. Remember, I just mentioned before, but I'll mention it again, that the park times, they're only open on Saturdays, Sundays, and public holidays with the following hours from October to March, Saturday and Sunday, and holidays, 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. And then from April to September, Saturday, Sunday, and holidays, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So if you're looking for one of the best free things to do in Madrid, Spain, El Capricho Park should be at the top of your list. It's so beautiful, and not to mention it's super green. So if you're looking for a little city escape within Madrid, make sure you head there. Additionally, I have a whole entire video on El Capricho, and I'll link it within this video if you want to see more of the park. And with that being said, it's time to head to our next free thing to do in Madrid, Spain. The next free thing to do on our list is La Rosala, also known as the Rose Garden of El Retiro, and it's super duper beautiful. It's perfect for flower lovers and outdoor lovers and anybody who just wants to take a nice walk and look at beautiful flowers. La Rosala is, of course, super special during the spring when everything has bloomed. Specifically more towards April, May, June are really great months. And you have more than 4,000 rose bushes. So there's so many different flowers to just look at and admire. And it's just really beautiful and an amazing place to be at when you're traveling in Madrid, Spain. And here's a fun fact about La Rosala. It was designed and created in 1915 by Cecilia Rodriguez, who is known as Madrid's city gardener. He also made La Rosala in imitation of the gardens in other European cities to bring something of that nature to Madrid. I think the garden came out amazing. Every time I have a visitor, I always bring them here and they always love it. It's such a cute place to take pictures, go for a walk, and it's just such a vibe. Go here if you're looking for the best free things to do in Madrid, Spain. And if you're interested in seeing the full garden, make sure you check out the video that I'll link up above. And with that being said, it's time to make our way to our next free thing to do in Madrid, Spain. And the next free thing to do in Madrid, Spain is to go for a hike. There are so many amazing places to go for a hike in Madrid. You can experience the parks, you can experience the pueblos, which are the villages, which have really amazing mountains. I've made a few videos on this recently, and I'll link them up above if you want to check that out. They're pretty much like an hour away from Madrid City, and you could just hop in a car or hop in a car rental or maybe do car sharing with like a blah car. You can get there by public transportation, aka by train and the Renfe or the Cercanías, but you do want to keep in mind that it's obviously going to be more flexible if you do just rent a car or you go with your own vehicle. I definitely recommend visiting the pueblos, especially the mountains, if you love the outdoors. They're perfect for hikers and outdoor lovers and anybody who just wants to see something new. So I will link those videos up above and make sure you check that out if you're interested to go hiking in Madrid. And with that being said, let's make our way to our next free thing to do in Madrid, Spain, which is to visit the Bullring from outside, aka Plaza de Toros. Plaza de Toros de las Ventas is a world-renowned bullfighting arena located in the Guadalajara quarter of Madrid, Spain. It's considered one of the most important and prestigious bull rings in the whole entire world. It opened in 1931 and the building was designed by architect Jose Espilio in the neo-Mudéjar, aka Moorish style, giving it a unique and beautiful iconic look. It's also the third largest bullring in the world. You can also visit the bullring from inside. It just won't be free. It's 16 euros in case you're interested. And with that being said, the next free thing to do in Madrid, Spain is to visit the Puerta de Europa Towers. You can view the buildings from outside as inside are private offices. The Puerta de Europa Towers, also known as the Theo Towers, are a pair of inclined skyscrapers located in Madrid, Spain. They are one of the city's most iconic landmarks and a testament to modern architectural innovation. These two towers were designed by American architects Philip Johnson and John Berge and completed in 1996. Each tower is 115 meters tall with an inclination of 15 degrees, making them the first inclined skyscrapers in the whole entire world. If you're interested in learning more about the towers, I'll link the video right above, so make sure you check that out if you're interested. The next best free thing to do in Madrid, Spain, that's right next to the Puerta de Europa Towers, is the Canal Foundation, which is part of Canal de Isabel II. Canal de Isabel II is the water company of Madrid. In other words, they are the public company in charge of managing the water cycle in the community of Madrid, and the Canal Foundation is the part that manages the arts. As you can see, they hold art exhibitions and they're definitely worth a stroll. If you want more information on the Canal Foundation, make sure you check out the full video that I'll link up above. And with that being said, it's time to make our way to our next free thing to do in Madrid, Spain. The next free thing to do on our list is Paseo del Prado. Paseo del Prado is one of the main boulevards in Madrid, Spain. Paseo del Prado is also one of the city's most historic, most beautiful, and culturally rich areas. Paseo del Prado is a beautifully wide, tree-lined avenue that stretches from the Plaza de Cibeles to the Plaza del Emperador. Of course, since this is Madrid, you'll notice several notable landmarks along the way. These include the Prado Museum, which was one of the world's greatest art galleries, not to mention that that's another free thing to do in Madrid, Spain. If you visit the Prado Museum from Monday to Saturday from the hours of 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., it is free 99. Also, from Sundays and holidays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., it is also free. Make sure you take note of that because the Prado is one of the best museums in the whole entire world. So if you're into art and you're looking for more free things to do in Madrid, Spain, make sure to add that to the top of your Madrid travel itinerary. Additionally, some other people that qualify for free admission for the Prado Museum are people under 18 years old, students between 18 and 25 years old, students over 25 years old, and are studying an undergraduate or graduate degree in the arts. So make sure you check that out if you're interested in visiting the Prado Museum, so you can add that to your free things to do in Madrid, Spain. Adding on, along the way of Paseo del Prado, you'll also see the Thyssen Museum, which is home to a vast private art collection, and also the Reina Sofia Museum, which is dedicated to the 20th century of Spanish art. And if you're interested in learning more about Paseo del Prado, make sure you check out the full video that I'll link up above. And with that being said, it's time to make our way to our next best free thing to do in Madrid, Spain. So the next best free thing to do is Parque de la Montaña in Madrid, Spain. This is one of the best places to watch the sunset if you come to Madrid during the summer. It's so beautiful. It's literally so epic. So make sure you have your camera because you're definitely going to want to be able to take pictures of that. Additionally, in Parque de la Montaña, you have a great viewpoint of the Catedral de la Almudena. It's a very beautiful cathedral and also a great viewpoint of Madrid in general. There's always people taking pictures there, and during the summer and springtime, there's always people having a picnic here in the park. So definitely make sure you check that out if you're interested. Having a picnic obviously isn't free necessarily, but it is definitely budget friendly. right, so the next best free thing to do in Madrid, Spain, in Parque de la Montaña, is to visit Templo de Leod. This is an Egyptian temple dating back to the 2nd century BC. This temple that was made on Egyptian soil was actually brought to Spain as a gift from Egypt. It's one of Madrid's most unusual monuments, and it's free. You can go inside the temple during these times: Tuesday to Sunday and public holidays, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. And with that being said, it's time for us to leave Parque de la Montaña and go to the next best free thing to do in Madrid, Spain. Alrighty, travelers, so the time has come for the next free thing to do in Madrid, and what is on our list is to visit the plazas. So in Spain and in Madrid in general, there's tons of plazas. All of them are free and they're super beautiful. What's cool about them is that some of them have monuments, some of them have like restaurants and bars. It depends what plaza you are going to, what they offer, but it's definitely a must to check out if you're looking for free things to do in Madrid. And this specific plaza right here is Plaza de Cologne. Plaza de Cologne is located in the city center and it's dedicated to the discoverer of America. If you're interested in learning more, I'll link the full video up above. And with that being said, we are going to make our way over to the next plaza, which is Plaza Mayor. Plaza Mayor is one of the most iconic and historically significant sites in Madrid, Spain. It's a grand square located in the heart of the city, just a few blocks away from another famous plaza, the Puerta del Sol. The Plaza Mayor is rectangular in shape and is surrounded by 3-story residential buildings with 237 balconies facing the plaza. It has a total of 9 entranceways, with the most famous being the Arco de Cuchilleros, known for its steep stairs and the array of traditional restaurants surrounding it. And if you're looking for churros or where to get churros in Madrid, Spain, make sure to add Chocolateria de San Ginés to the top of your Madrid food itinerary. That's like the most iconic spot that you could get churros in Madrid. And I mention it now because it's right next to Plaza Mayor. Outside of that, I don't recommend to dine out in Plaza Mayor because it's full of tourist traps. And the last thing that I want to mention about Plaza Mayor is that over the centuries, this place has been the scene of numerous public events, including markets such as the traditional Christmas market, which is now a beloved holiday tradition in Madrid. And the last free thing to do in Madrid, Spain, that has to do with plazas is Plaza de España. It's an absolute must visit. It's so beautiful, it's so new, and it's super green. The perfect place to go for a walk. And with that being said, it's time to make our way to the next best free thing to do in Madrid, Spain. The next free thing on our list is the Crystal Palace, also known as Palacio de Cristal in Spanish. It's one of the most stunning attractions in Madrid, Spain, for great reason. I mean, just look at it. And it's located in the heart of the Retiro Park, which is one of the largest parks in Madrid. Fun fact, in 2021, along with the Paseo del Prado, the Retiro Park, including the Crystal Palace, it was all declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site under the category of cultural landscape. Adding on, inside the Crystal Palace, it's filled with natural light, creating an almost magical atmosphere. The views of the parks and the pond from inside the palace are also quite spectacular. One of the most striking features of the Crystal Palace is its large lake where you can see ducks, geese, and even peacocks. The building itself is used for temporary exhibitions organized by the Reina Sofia Museum. And if you'd like to learn more about the Crystal Palace, make sure you check out the full video that I will link up above. And with that being said, it's time to make our way to our next free thing to do in Madrid, Spain. So the next free thing on our list is definitely going to be a surprise for many. It's to go see the peacocks in the Cecilia Rodriguez Gardens, located within the Retiro Park in Madrid, Spain. This part of Retiro is famous for their beautifully landscaped gardens, but also notably their resident peacocks. Cecilia Rodriguez was the city gardener in the early 20th century, and these gardens were named in his honor. I'm not sure why a lot of people actually don't know that there's peacocks to see in Retiro, so definitely make sure you check it out if you visit Madrid, Spain. If you get to visit these gardens, you'll be able to see these super special birds strutting around freely, displaying their vibrant feathers. Peacocks are definitely a unique sight that adds such a special touch to the serene atmosphere of Retiro Park. Also, if you happen to be a bird lover, in addition to peacocks, the gardens are also home to other bird species, so make sure you check that out if you're a bird watcher and a nature lover. And with that being said, it's time to make our way to our last few free things to do in Madrid, Spain. Free thing to do in Madrid, Spain is to go for a walk along the artificial lake known as the Estanque Grande del Retiro, also known as the Retiro Pond in English. Going for a walk is a great way to enjoy the park's natural beauty. Additionally, along the lake, there's always street performers, and it's a great way to experience some free entertainment. There's tons of different street performers, from jazz to dance. There's like a little bit of everything, so make sure you check that out if you get to visit Retiro in Madrid. And with that being said, we're going to make our way to our last free thing to do in Madrid, Spain. And last but certainly not least, the last free thing to do in Madrid, Spain is to visit the monument of King Alfonso XII. This is a grand and impressive landmark located on the eastern side of the park's large artificial lake. So if you decide to go for a walk along the lake, you could easily go visit this monument. Last time I was here, I saw professional dancers being recorded with like a whole film crew, so definitely make sure you check this out. This majestic monument with the lake in front and the park surrounding it offers a picturesque view, making it one of the most photographed spots in Retiro Park. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed learning about the best free things to do in Madrid. After all, I'm sure you've noticed there's tons of things to do that are actually free. Madrid is a very affordable European city, not to mention one of the prettiest. It's walkable, it's beautiful, it's delicious. I recommend you visit Spain this year. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to head to my channel for even more Spain travel tips. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.